Grace and peace to you. Friends, are you able to make sense of what's going on in the world at the moment? Or like me, are you finding that no matter what you read or watch or listen to, that everything is quite confusing? When we're confused, it's natural to want to find easy answers. But easy answers aren't often that helpful. So welcome. Welcome to this time where from different times and places we come together, not looking for easy answers, but gathering in confusion and looking to God. Looking for the love and the hope that really do change things. In our reading today, we are looking at John chapter 10. And there are some Pharisees, the lawmen who focus on the details, the men who are known for their self-importance. They're talking to Jesus and they are confused. They are confused just as we are confused. For different reasons, but we're all confused. They don't understand who Jesus is. But in response to that, they're told about God's love. At the very beginning of John 10, Jesus is talking about the sheep in their pen and the shepherds who look over them. He talks about those who sneak in at the side of the pen, saying that they are up to no good and that the real shepherds are able to walk in the main gate and speak to the sheep, and the sheep come running. And the Pharisees are very confused. So Jesus explains it as clearly as he can, saying, I am the gate for the sheep. I am the gate. Anyone who comes through me will be cared for, will freely go in and out and find pasture. Anyone who goes through me will be cared for. In the confusion and the challenge of life, Jesus is saying, if you come to me, I will care for you and love and allow you to be nourished and grow fully into the best version of you that you can be. Jesus is saying to the Pharisees that access to all that is good and all that is of God is through the gate of love and not through religious rules and regulation. I have the great pleasure of living with my 4-year-old daughter. She's wonderful, and she notices confusing things all around her. At the moment, her bedtime is whilst it is still light, and that is confusing. She's allowed to paint many things, but she's not allowed to paint everything. And that's confusing. She's not allowed to lick the knife, but she watches Daddy do it. And that's confusing. That's just the way of life for a 4-year-old. Many things are confusing, but she knows that she is loved, so her confusion does not hold her back. What Jesus is trying to explain to the Pharisees is that the only way to grow fully in love is not through rules and regulations, but being accepted in love for who you are. In your own confusion, when faced with personal problems and world issues, know that even though you don't have answers, you are loved. It doesn't matter what's causing you to feel at loss or feel angry. It doesn't matter what's causing your lethargy or frustration or hurt. It doesn't matter the situations that have led to your pain. The nurturing shepherd who created all things loves you, and you are loved by so many other people too. This week I invite you to pray in your confusion. Don't ask for answers, but ask to know love. Pray for all those who are confused and angry, who are lost and don't understand what's going on. pray that in confusion, love is known. And this week, as you face your own questions, take time to think about where you can answer your own confusion and the confusion of others with a response of love rather than a response of confusion and frustration. And if you want to sing, then the 23rd Psalm, number 14 in CH4, if that's what you have, is a great song for now and for always. And if you're watching this rather than listening to it, there are more questions and a link to the hymn in the comment above or the description below. But for now, sit at home and know the shepherd loves you. Stay in your pen and know that you are loved for who you are. Look out into the world and answer confusion with love. God bless, Godspeed, and continue to wash your hands.